Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great Wednesday. It's currently March 27th. This video is going to be about how I got into Christianity. How did I develop the faith that I have now? I don't really know where to start, so we're just gonna try to wing it, I guess. But I guess it all starts when I was born, right? When I was young, I think 5 or 6 years old, I was baptized at my dad's church. My parents go to two different churches. They're, together, happily married, but they just go to two different churches. Yes, that is possible. For those who didn't know, it is most definitely possible. And it works. My mom goes to a Pentecostal church. My dad goes to an AME church. If you don't know what AME means, it's African Methodist Episcopalian. And that's the one I was baptized in. And I always was taught and raised to be nice to everyone, be kind, be loving, and I was, wasn't until I got to the 4th or 5th grade where I started to hang around with people that were bad influences on me, and it kind of shifted away from that. In my core belief as a person, I was always been a very nice person, but I feel like that's how I started getting into cussing and things I shouldn't have been into. Not anything serious like smoking or anything or drinking, no, but just behaviors that weren't me. But yeah, I was baptized, I believed, and I didn't really start believing God till the 6th grade, because I went to a Catholic school throughout middle school and high school, and taking religion classes, which I loved, really showed me how much I was into this and how much I loved it. And so that helped. I think 8th grade was kind of a peak for me of who I was as a person, not cussing and being respectful to everyone, just being a bright source of energy, not a care in the world, wasn't really stressed about anything. But going to Catholic school really helped develop my faith, really. That's how I really started believing. But after that, in high school, you get caught up with trying to be like everybody else, trying to fit in. And I feel that's where it all kind of goes downhill. I developed bad habits and just trying to be the main character, trying to be the star of the show, being this having ego like everybody else at a private Catholic school did. But being there taught me a lot about how much I loved the idea of a God who loves everyone and wants this and wants that and has these rules, and I really got down with that, but I never really followed those rules. But I knew in my heart, I loved Christ, I loved God, but my actions just never reflected that. But my heart and my intentions were definitely pure, for sure. Maybe you would call me what you would say as a lukewarm Christian, but maybe that's what I was. I guess it's probably the best way to put it. Even though, again, my heart was not very lukewarm, but my actions, everything else was. My mind was. That's probably the better way to put it. I was in college. I graduated 2020. Senior year cut short because of the pandemic, and life was weird, just trying to figure out when I came back to college, I didn't have my same friends I had in high school. When I was a senior in high school, I developed a small group of friends that I really loved to death. They were my family. And I believe that, sorry, as my phone literally goes off, I needed what I thought I needed was a group of friends to replace that group of friends that I lacked, because they made me. I was always me around them. They gave me character. They gave me love, so much that I could never repay them for. And I think what ended up happening was I tried to replace them, and I realized I couldn't. And I had to find an identity for myself. And, for time, and I will explain to you the stories of what happens in between this time period and other videos, but I did not develop into the person I wanted to be, even when I tried to. It wasn't until 2023, summer of 2023, I just couldn't do it anymore. I was an emotional wreck. Mentally, I was cooked. I just couldn't fathom anything. I was just done. Questioned whether, I was, helping people. Was I really a good person? Had I always been a good person, or was I just lying to myself? Didn't love myself at all, genuinely didn't. I was my own worst enemy. I hated myself. I hated everything about myself. I've always felt that pull towards Christ my entire life. there were times where I noticed like I should get a Bible, or I should do this, I should do that, I should pray, I should start praying in the mornings, I should start doing this, and I kept ignoring it. But I knew like there was this pull, like he wanted me back, and I really don't know how to explain it better than that. Maybe I will in another video with some more time to think. But I know he wanted me, and 2023, that summer, I think it was around, I gave in. I had planned, to want to leave, where I lived, started fresh, new friends, new everything, new life after college. And I was struggling in college. I still am. But I just told God, like, just you have it all. Like, take everything. You win. Like, I can't keep ignoring you. I've experienced what it's like without him. What I understood what my life would have been like had I lived it the way I wanted to, without him in it fully. And he showed me that just over the course of those 3 years, and I understood what he was trying to tell me, and it was only out of love and because he cared. And so once I had met some friends, some co-workers who all went to this one church, they invited me to go to the fair with them, and I went, and it was just incredible to see how they carried themselves, how they spoke, how they treat other people, how they treat each other. And I was looking around, I'm like, this is who I want to be. Like, I want to be like them. Like, this is the identity that I've been searching for who knows how long. And I just remember that day, like, going home and just thinking, wow, like, I can do better. I have to do better. And, I started going to their church just to visit, like once or twice a week, and, having a good time with them, and being around people that are searching, pursuing the same thing you are, really helped. It really helps. And that's how I got to where I am today. Always striving for Christ. Like, I was, from October to now, like, it was like reading the Bible every day, praying, at least 3 times a day. Once in the morning, once at night, and then some point during the day if I could. And trying to inspire others. Like, I always tell myself, like, on my social medias, I would never be able to spread the word. I just couldn't see myself doing that. It was so scary concept to me, especially in the way that we live, the society we live in today. And I just remember posting that first TikTok of like the Bible verses that changed my life. And I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't so scary. There are other people that need this, believers and non-believers. And I have a chance to help people. And so it's been an amazing turn of events, just be able to use my platform to help share the word. And I think I want to encourage other people to do that as well. So to sum this thing up, I think that it took me being at an all-time low emotionally and mentally for me to really accept Christ and his glory and like everything, to give up my life, like to actually give up everything, to say, hey, I don't care about my future. Like, I don't care about what's happening now, my past. Like, you just take it all and I'll let you worry about it, let you handle it. And ever since then, my life, I've noticed like I had bad stress and anxiety issues since my junior year of high school, and it all went away. It just disappeared. I get stressed, but I don't feel it anymore. Like, I genuinely don't feel it. Anxiety, again, don't feel it. And if it tries to come back, I have better control over it now, because I spent more time reading in the Bible and realizing like the Bible teaches you about there's nothing to worry about. When you believe in something bigger, that means you're going to make it through it. If you really believe that this is nothing. And my mindset has completely changed. Mentally, I feel renewed. I feel great. Spiritually, I feel energized. And just emotionally, I feel loved. And to be quite frank with you, that's something I searched for all my life, was love. And I'll make more videos on that and talk about my journey to, through relationships and how that's affected me, searching for love in the wrong places, doing the wrong things to find love. And God is love. And through him, I found that. And to this day, I still don't understand love completely, but I understand it a lot more than I did when I first started pursuing Christ in so many different ways. And again, I'll make that in a whole other video because I can talk about that all day. But yeah, that's the story. I started off as a lukewarm Christian who loved God but never fully showed that with his actions, to finding a group of people that loved God and pursued him and learning from them how to pursue him, how to give everything to him after being at an all-time low. And that's not the only way you can get to that point, because I would hope not everybody has to hit an all-time low for you to pursue Christ. I was hard-headed and I was arrogant, and luckily God's love is pure, and he gave me another chance, and he's still giving me more chances. And there are times where you don't feel worth that second chance, but at the end of the day, he gives it to you, and he does love you. And it's just great to be able to sit here and breathe, because I know I'm loved. And to anyone out there that's searching for love, you don't find it through another human. You don't find that type of love through sex. You don't find it through drinking, through vaping, through, drugs, through any bad habits that you may have developed. You find it with him, because he quite literally is love, the source of love. And his love is more fulfilling than anything I've ever felt in my life. And I really hope that there's this person out there who is in the same situation, a worse situation, or even a better situation, that can see this video and take something away from it. I don't regret the decision I made. My past is my past and it's done. But I understand that this is what I want, because it's also partially the only thing I ever known. And I would risk my entire life and everything for God, because he's given me so many opportunities, and I understand that he exists and fully believe that wholeheartedly. I owe it to him out of love. Yeah. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, this message. Please definitely, take some time to think about the message and what you think. I wish I had more time to record this video, but unfortunately I have to go to class. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you have a blessed day. Remember, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Life is all about your perspective. If things seem dull, seem bleak, seem hopeless, change your perspective. Change your perspective. All right, guys. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. God bless. Stay safe out there, y'all.